Hamartiology is the study of sin. Everybody, how many of y'all ever heard the word sin before? Come on, let me see your hand if you have. I know you have. Yes, I know you have, because you were taught that you were a sinner, weren't you? Under the color or cover or title of sin, there are two parts to it. Everybody say total depravity, and the other is original sin. All right, let's just deal with those two Pauline doctrines. Now, mind you, what we're getting ready to teach is not mentioned in the Gospels. What we're about to teach did not come from the so-called words of Jesus. What we're about to teach did not come from the so-called words of his disciples either. What we're about to show you came from the mind of Paul. Okay? And as we go through this, I hope you can see why we're so messed up. The first thing I want to cover is total depravity. So that you know, and you may want to write this down, by definition, the doctrine of total depravity means that there is nothing good in you. Nothing. There's not one iota of good in you that can commend us to a holy and just God. Did y'all get that? Let me say it to you again. The doctrine of total depravity clearly says that there's nothing in us that's good enough for us to come into the presence of God, because we are sinful. We are unclean. That's what Paul said. Let's prove it. Turn to Romans, the 3rd chapter, verses 10 through 12. Romans 3, verses 10 through 12. What does it say?
As it is written.
Check this out now. As it is written.
There is none righteous.
There is none righteous.
No, not one.
No. Not one person in the whole world is right. Go ahead.
There is none that understandeth.
Not one person on this planet, according to Paul, understands. Go ahead.
There is none that seeketh after God.
Not one person on this planet, according to Paul, seeks after God. Now keep in mind, Paul's message was to the Europeans. Oh, did y'all catch that? So maybe what it's really saying is there's not one European that's right. Not one European that seeks after God. It's almost like a teacher standing in front of her class, and she says to her class, ain't nobody right. Does that mean ain't nobody in the whole school right? Or does it mean ain't nobody in my class right? If the teacher says, I want everybody to bring me an apple tomorrow, is she saying I want everybody in the school to bring me an apple tomorrow? Or she said I want everybody in my class to bring me an apple tomorrow? It depends on who you're talking to. So since Paul was talking to the Gentiles, maybe he was letting us know the true character of the Gentiles. Saying ain't none of y'all that seek after God. Okay, but the Christian church, Christendom, has used these verses to say that for everybody on the planet. Did you read verse 12?
No, sir.
What does it say?
They are all gone out of the way.
They're all gone out of the way.
They are together become unprofitable.
They are all together. They don't add up to nothing.
There is none that doeth good.
Check this out. There's not one of y'all that do good.
No, not one.
No, not one. Let's go to the 23rd verse. What does it say?
For all have sinned.
For all have sinned. Now, I'm sure y'all have heard these verses before. See, all of these verses are necessary to get you saved. What does it say in Romans 3:23? You reading it?
Come short of the glory of God.
For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. This is called total depravity.